Alrighty guys, so maybe recently your dentist or your dental hygienist recommended that you get a deep cleaning and you're just not quite sold on it. You know, it's pretty expensive and nothing's really hurting. Or maybe you are sold on it, but you just want a little bit more information about it. You clicked on the right video because I'm going to explain to you guys just how important it is to get a deep cleaning if it's been recommended to you. By the way guys, if you're new here, I'm Christina, the hygienist, and I created this channel specifically to help answer your dental questions. So if you have a question, feel free to comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, I'll be doing a giveaway at the end of this video, so stick around for instructions on how to enter. Okay, deep cleaning. Scaling and root planing / SRP. Here's what I tell my patients. So everyone builds up plaque. Plaque is this soft, mushy stuff that kind of sticks onto our teeth because the bacteria that's in our mouth eats whatever we eat and then it poops out this acid that mixes with our saliva, minerals and stuff and forms this sticky stuff called plaque. So like I said, plaque is pretty soft and so it's very easy to remove with proper and consistent brushing and flossing. If it is not removed on a regular basis, it can do one of two things, or both. First thing it can do is essentially the acidity of it basically burns a hole through your tooth, causing a cavity, or as we technically call it, caries. The other thing it can do is over time it starts to solidify and turn into tartar, or as we call it, calculus. Now, the problem with a cavity is pretty well understood and known to people. You know, you get a hole in your tooth and it can cause a toothache, and if it's not taken care of, it can just go deeper into the tooth, into the nerve, and then you need a root canal and all the things. The problem with tartar buildup is a little bit less known and less understood, and I think one of the reasons is it's pretty much like a silent killer. There's no pain really involved with it unless you get really far down the road of periodontal disease. But essentially it's kind of a painless process, but it carries with it a lot of issues down the road if it's not taken care of. So the most immediate issue with tartar is over time, the bacteria from the tartar eventually actually seeps into the bone and eats away at the bone. Now, bone is what holds our teeth in our mouth. So if you lose enough bone, your teeth can start getting wobbly or wiggly and eventually fall out. So that's kind of one of the biggest concerns is bone loss. But there are a couple of other pretty serious issues. Remember how I said that tartar buildup is kind of a silent killer and very silent process in general? It is connected to a couple of other silent killers within the body as a whole, namely things like heart disease, cardiovascular issues, and even things like Alzheimer's. Here's what happens. The bacteria from the tartar, it can enter into your bloodstream and travel into places like the heart, causing heart disease, heart attack, stroke, all the heart things. The other thing is a relatively recent discovery is the same bacteria found in periodontally involved patients. So that periodontal bacteria was actually found in brains of Alzheimer's patients. So it's the same concept as with the heart. That bacteria travels through the bloodstream and it can enter the brain and cause things like Alzheimer's, which is pretty crazy, right? Imagine what other systemic issues we just haven't linked to periodontal disease yet. So essentially that is why it's super important to get all that tartar off, to decrease inflammation, to stop the process of bone loss, and to prevent things like heart disease and Alzheimer's from happening because of this tartar buildup. Now you might be wondering, what happens if I can't afford it right now? Can I just put it off for another year or two and save up and stuff like that? I understand financial struggles, but unfortunately, the longer you wait with periodontal disease, the longer you wait with getting a deep cleaning to get that tartar off, it starts to obviously cause more and more chronic inflammation. And remember, it's solidifying on your teeth. So eventually it becomes absolutely rock hard and impossible, virtually impossible to remove with our regular hand instruments and scalers that we use as dental hygienists. So what you may eventually need to get done is go to a periodontist or a periodontal specialist, where they literally surgically flap open your gum and take a drill to the tartar to remove it all if you want to save your teeth. So if you've been recommended a deep cleaning, I really wouldn't put it off because of all these issues. All right, moving on to the fun part, the monthly giveaway. This month, I'll be giving away some of my favorite dental products. So if you guys are interested in finding out what those are and trying them out for yourselves, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, comment below, and include this emoji in the comment section, and then check back next week on this date and time to see if you won. Mark it in your calendars so you don't forget. So yeah, if you guys found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with your friends or a family member who you think they need a deep cleaning. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. God bless and take care of your teeth.